Hey, good evening, everybody. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Welcome to the Preston JovanShow. You see, I'm hidden here. I'm at the bottom. Mr. Preston is on the stage.
What do you
Sir,
guys
how
think?
you been?
What do you think of this, like with Javon on the side and me? Like, just like any feedback on that? You like? Do you think this is like a cool way? It's just something that we're playing around with. You will see what we mean. But Javon, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm lekker.
Did you ask me how I'm doing?
I asked you how you were first, yeah.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Let's just say I'm doing okay.
Sparkling water.
Is it sparkling water?
Ah,
Do you drink sparkling water?
not really. But
Is
I
it?
appreciate it, sir.
It meows.
Yeah.
You see
Soos
that
'n
was a
engel op
play on
my-
words instead of saying it words.
What did
it
you
meows.
say? Soos 'n engel op my tong gepiepie.
Us, yeah. So, check it, guys, man. We're not gonna still mess around or anything. There was a slight delay. We do apologize for that. We're only human after all. Don't let me start singing, Sanjay. I would like to introduce you.
First, tell me how your week was before
My
you
bro,
begin.
we're gonna speak with everyone about the
But
week.
how
Man.
are you, man? We must catch up a bit, too.
My week was okay, Javon. My week was productive. Actually very busy. Like it was busy, and like I told you before, like trying to keep up with the social media, no?
In what way?
Like trying to keep up with the social media. Like if you're trying to do your own business on social media, now you're trying to do other social media also. It's heavy,
It's
bro.
a lot,
I respect all the men that actually sits
It's a
the
lot.
whole time behind that sits and dedicated to just doing this, because you really don't have time for yourself like doing that.
Yeah.
But okay, there is now a paar apps that's out, and I want to start experimenting with the paar apps because
AI is taking over, brother. Listen, if you don't get into it now, you're going to be left behind. So it's good to just incorporate it. Let it be in your business. Let it be in what you're doing. Because it's a bonus.
no,
Like,
because
there's this one video I think we must play how AI actually, if you search, how does AI plan to take over the world?
I saw that.
Did you see that?
It's sick.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can actually put it in the prompt in ChatGPT and it will tell you how it plans to take over the world.
Yeah,
Crazy,
nah,
bro.
it's crazy.
So much so that it becomes part of a society that we can't do without it.
We're not gonna be able to live
And
without
then
it.
start like controlling people.
Check here, start familiarizing
Yeah.
yourself, guys. Only a small percentage of the world has started experimenting with AI. But in order to empower yourself so that when you do apply for that job, start messing around with AI. With ChatGPT, it will help you with a lot of random things. Like I know that the artists themselves has a big thing, especially when it comes to producers. They have a big problem with AI because they like AI is putting out beats and it's affecting their business. Because Brasa can now just go onto AI and make an original beat for themselves. You can literally type in the way you're feeling. I smaak to feel a bit funky. I'm chilling on my couch. I'm relaxed. Put out a beat. It's a Saturday. Okay, cool. Now the beat comes out. Now this guy uses his original beat he got from AI, and now he puts out the number. He's able to monetize if he has the audience for it. Even artists like my brother's been complaining. He does painting, and he's saying that people is like AI is just able to generate paintings, and people's making it current that has no experience in the art industry. But Checky, we're gonna rabble on this. How was your week?
That's good.
Your week was good, productive. We just say busy.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of people that don't know that myself and Javon.
But it was a lot going on. So now I'm just glad to be here, chilling with you, sir.
The reason why Javon looks so tired is because he funks calls like 1:30 in the morning. But check him, man. Let's wait no longer. Let's just get into this. So guys, I'm sure you saw the poster out there. I see that. Respect to everyone that shared this post. We do appreciate it, guys.
Vibes is that you wearing there in your coat. It's because your fade is out.
Yeah, I didn't have time to discipline and don't. Now check my hand is failed. I'm gonna free to this hand. Anyway, I didn't get a chance to discipline, but also, man, it's starting to get chilly outside, Sinjay. So I was checking the red, goes with the red. So cover
Shin
takes,
vibe going on there.
and this also goes with the beard, Sinjay. So guys, we have in studio with us. You saw the poster. I'm sure like Conflict has been getting a lot of support, and they appreciate it, and they will be on stage to obviously not tell you guys the way they feel about things, address a few things, rattle a few feathers, and yeah, whatever they feel they want to do. We have the owner, could I say the owner of Conflict with us. His name is Justin, and he is all the way from Kensington. Mr. Justin, can you please make your way to the desk? Meow. Mr. Justin, oh my word.
This is Justin's second time on the show, no?
Exactly a year ago, my bro.
Exactly, yeah. Go to show the mensen your camera, go with your camera, So, also, we have another guest in studio. We have the host of Conflict with us, Mr. Kerwin, all the way from Q-Town, my brother. Let me just give you a seat, Justin. Are you able to move over? Or you're going to sit there and you're going to have two bodyguards. You're going to have two bodyguards with you. Kerwin, you can sit in the middle and you just put the chair over for Mr. Kerwin.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there's two big brasser on the side of Justin. There's two big brasser. So yeah, nah. This is how Justin's gonna start skirting soon.
Oh, shoot night.
Shoot night, yeah.
Ay, man. Niet zo zeer. Shoot night.
So yeah, the guys are just busy at the moment, miking themselves up.
Right, so?
Soon we will have somebody doing the miking up. Sanjay, God willing. When the team grows, now, Javon.
Soon.
The dream team.
Soon.
So, guys, how has the week been?
Good, my bro. Yo, the week has been actually lekker to me, my bro. It was a bit rustig, sinds I. Work was alright, life at home was good, sinds I. So it was actually nogal lekker. For the change, bro. Yo, not so busy.
Not so busy,
my
It was
bro.
school holidays, so you can't tell me it was not so busy.
Yeah, nah, but the shin, my bro. Yo, she's an angel, my bro.
Who's this, your
My
daughter?
yes.
Okay.
She's an angel sinds I wat talk. She listens, bro. Ik hoef nie nog baie te praat nie.
Nice, so she got the discipline.
Ja, nah.
And that is by being a present father, my brother.
Oh, my bro. She's waiting for me. Want ek het gesê sy moet laat slaap. Sy kan nie wag tot die guys toe kom nie. Is laat.
Nah, I mean, it's a Saturday, come on, man.
No, my bro. She's
It's a
6
cake
years old,
more.
my
It's a
bro.
cake more ogen.
Maar Tani asked her before I left, are you going with me to church tomorrow? No, man. Sy wil nie cake toe
She said no.
She said no. Sy dink as dit skool holidays is holiday van cake ook. Sien sy.
Dis maar alles.
Ja,
Holiday from Sunday school is my school.
One time.
Mr. Justin, how was your week, my brother?
Rustig, my bro.
It's been a year, my bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
yes,
been a
since I've
year,
been here
my
now.
Is it exactly a year?
It's going a
week or two.
year.
Just a week apart.
We strange if Kaiser comes on after this, then we know.
Oeh, ja, het is
Then we know that it's been a year since Mr. Keister.
die groot. Wat is 'n
The
groot?
groot.
Greatest reactor of all time.
Yeah, nah, kyk, it's important to have this reaction channel.
Bro, I'm telling you, my bro, can we actually get into that, my bro?
Yeah, get into it. Like, what's
Because
the topic? Get
I
into
feel
it.
like, my bro, I see a lot of hate towards reaction channels.
Mm.
But do they know, my bro, that these channels are a big part of why some of them. No, I'm not taking any credit away from the talent or how hard they've been working or whatever. But reaction channels is a big part of why people are where they are, my bro.
Most definitely.
Because even Rick Lowe's channel, my bro, I miss that man's content.
My bro, where is Rick Lowe?
Because
Rick Lowe?
if
Coming?
Kijk, sometimes like I like to watch. If I watch Kaista's reaction, I watch Rick Lowe's reaction. But it's fucking entertaining.
But they rolling maka. Why they rolling maka? Why?
Hey bro, you know me bro.
Is it the same like the rapper, like the hip hop means rolling maka?
Kijk, I think it's a bit deeper than that.
Is it?
They have the issues, my bro, since the only way it can be sorted out is if they sort it out.
Do they personally know maka? Like, are they on a personal level?
I wouldn't say
that.
I wouldn't say that. I look, I don't really know. But I don't really think that they know each other on a personal level. I don't think so. Since me bro. But to come back to it, me bro, I feel like Matthew Joyner, a shout out Joyner. Oh yeah, shout out to Mil Kapil. He asked me there in the comments to give him a shout out. Since
Yo, my bro, the comment section is going wild.
yeah, nice. Kijk, like Matthew Joyner, bro.
I'm actually looking at it now.
Kijk, Matthew Joyner is I would say he's one of my good close friends, me bro. Since even though I don't see him a lot, but we talk every single day on WhatsApp.
It's Cohen, his makeup took 2 hours.
Yeah,
Afrikaner lekker.
hij is Rio, no?
Nou, dat is Keister.
Oh, yeah, kijk, like Joyner is one of my close friends. I speak to him every single day. Since I didn't know about Matthew Joyner until I watched the reaction of Rick Lowe. So that comes into it. There's a lot of people knew of Joyner. I didn't know of Matthew Joyner until I watched Woodlife reaction.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the
So
same
that's
with
where
me,
that's
man. I also know about certain people through other people, man.
exactly.
What you do and what whoever I'm following does.
But that's important, my bro. It's important, my bro. It's gonna cost you nothing to share somebody else's social. Just remember, just look at it this way, guys. You might have a contact within your contacts that has what this individual needs, and they just need to by chance see this and show the men's network, my bro. But for some reason, the culture at the moment feels, nah, this bro can't move forward before me. Nah, my bro, he's putting out a number, he's trending, I'm gonna be Gaza towards this. My bro, if you're doing better than the individual, then I understand. But then give lekker criticism, man. Lekker criticism. Don't come with dinges, with your Gazadness.
Give constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism. Call
But
him in a
real
meeting.
Everybody thinks their criticism is constructive.
No, my bro, you're not doing better. If you, my bro,
A
if
lot
you
of
have
people
200
think
views on your number that was put out, and the other individual has half a mil, check him, my bro.
Here's what
Val
I say
terug in
also,
lyn.
man. Here's what I say also. Like rappers, no? Kijk die julle wit. Ek koop nie gefriet by julle nie. No? Ek sê altyd vir julle wat op my mind is, however I am. I'm just gonna be me, whether I see in person, whether it's online or whatever. Ek sê dinge dit is because sy is 'n mens, ek is 'n mens. Sien jy?
We can't be straight with each other then.
Exactly.
What's up with you, man?
Some van julle rappers, like, sy wil criticism gee vir hom, sy wil criticism gee vir hom, sy wil, what have you done? Sien jy? Waar lê jou sukses eintlik? Sien jy, like, what have you achieved, bro? And people will say it's not about material things, but I'll tell you, it's also about material things, because it shows success also. Sien jy, like, what have you actually achieved? How did you actually make money? Because the way you speaking to this man and the way you speaking to this man is like you are 50 cent already. You know what
You
I
have
mean?
a business plan in the background.
Yes, bro.
Like to
Like
push
this.
what you buy mekaar.
Because to me it looks like you still learning also, bro.
Yeah.
Sy is nog in die skool, sien jy? Want sy wil die man vertel amper soos jy aan Drake is al.
Ja,
Sien
sy
jy?
sal daar bo,
Like,
sy
bro,
sal
you basically don't have that level yet in this game to give certain, like, you can only give advice on things that you've done, sien jy? To say, okay, doen dit, but die way so mense wat ander mense wil sê, is amper soos hulle mense afdruk.
But listen, that goes into even football. Owns is getting paid big bucks before they even step on the field. Same thing. Rappers are talking big. They a year in the game. Like, dude.
En
what-
som van
what
julle
do
is
you
kak,
even-
by the way.
So it's
If you see me laughing, I read the comments, man. It's hilarious.
because that's the reality of it. So the reaction channels is some of them are not gonna react because the stuff you're putting out is not quality. It doesn't mean you're a bad rapper. It just means that the whole mix of that, it's almost like you're having a plate of food.
Like, how do you even
Even-
react?
Do you know what? But that's what I'm saying. It's like a plate of food. Now you got
No,
somebody
serious.
that wants a lekker meal, but he's only got pasta.
Oh, I got a
nothing
lekker
else.
meal here, man, bro. Ek kan
You
nie
got a
eens
lekker
wag nie.
meal. Oh yeah, by the way, who's sponsoring our meal today?
So today's meal and last week's meal is brought to us by Flames and Grills Walid. He's in Strandfontein. Support local guys. If you're in Strandfontein and you want to support him, he does have a menu and a bigger menu on its way. So this
see
is, we have single beef burgers with chips tonight, and it's looking delicious. This is looking saucy as well. So yeah, and
Hy
that's
kan
a-
nie vloek nie, ek het
and you
amper
can see
gevloek, ek wil
Giovanni
gesê
as well.
dat het lyk Annie. Annie, sy weet wat.
Look like the games of
So it's that type of thing where you if you're gonna put out a product, your product must be quality. But if it's your first product, bro, don't expect it to be. But
Exactly.
this is maybe they listen to Drake and then they think when I'm rapping I sound like Drake.
No, you don't.
No, man, bro. Listen to yourself so few times and then you
Music
just
that's gassing them, bro.
exactly.
Bro, but some of them are not even being guessed by anybody.
Hulle sit in hulle koppe of.
My bro, kykie, like why do you feel entitled to a reaction on somebody?
listen.
Imagine I must tell Preston, ja Preston, sy interview net vir Capital Hulle of sy interview net, sy wil nie vir my interview nie. Ek wil ook op die show. Vir wat? Wat gaan ons op praat? What are we gonna speak about? You know what I mean, my bro? Because like
gonna speak about that
long
whole
before
jacket
it,
you got
even
on
up
there.
until this day, people ask me like, hey, listen to my, I don't have reactions, I know, but listen to the song or whatever, they tell me. Most of the time, I don't respond. Sometimes if I feel like, hey, this bro have potential. And look, I'm no one to be giving advice, bro. I'm not a rapper, but I am a fan and I have an ear. Since but if I hear somebody has potential, then I'll respond and I'll tell him, okay, bro, nah, maybe do this or do that. Because clearly he values my opinion if he's asking me. Since you take it however you want to take it. Since I'm not going to tell you, but this can't be off. This is shit and whatever. I'm going to tell you, nah, Kagi, it's not really that good, since but do this or do that or whatever. Since some people I just don't respond to because it's
Now that's what I was going to
it's
say
not
about
worth it.
responding.
When they come to you humble also like my bro. Can you listen to my song? Can you give me some constructive criticism? My bro, just go.
in response, I native.
Then you give your honest opinion. Dan vra hulle vir jou. My bro, dan wys jy dis 'n rapper nie, my bro. Waarvan
Sy vra vir my, hoekom vra sy vir my?
And now that I'm giving you my opinion, nou wil sy kak praat saam met my.
Laat sy weer oor die comments.
Justin Broodkow with him so you can eat in peace.
Uit real.
Yeah, that's real.
Because he knows go and talks a lot, bro. Yeah,
Just
Rio, you
focus
must
there.
actually come on here, me bro.
Ja, die guys must get real.
I think Rio must actually come on
We
here.
must actually have a
must-
session man, with a few of the battle
We can
rappers
have,
will be better.
I think we must actually have like a 1 minute or a 30-second one round on the show or so. Like say 1 minute, one round on the
Now
show.
put the concept together and then you come and then we do it.
Yeah,
So
there's
put the concept
rappers that will do
together.
it.
Put the concept together and then we do it, Jovan. They put the concept together and then we do it.
Yeah, and then after or you can interview the guys
Like
first.
the pre-conflict show. You can actually have a pre-conflict show. So stick it. Meow.
Yeah, nice content, bro.
Like bring a
It's
little
content.
verse.
Yeah, nice.
Bring a verse. We give you a track with the verse down.
Then the individuals can walk in front of the camera and then they can slap their 1 minute, walk away, the next individuals come and we are, maybe in the background we're like,
Wel, dis mos eie crowd. That will be quiet, my bro.
We'll put it together.
So guys, Kerwin, how did you get into this, into the culture? Let's say this, into the culture, coming like to where you are now, where you came with conflict. This is the same question I'm gonna hit, because I'm sure there's some people that's gonna watch that doesn't know. There's also people that's not aware of what you guys actually do.
Away.
Ginger, and also with conflict that's going to be running throughout the year. Hopefully, in hopes that more people can see this and start attending the events and so on.
Away. So, first of all, I've been a fan of Afrikaans music and music in general, like basically all my life. Since Afrikaans, I would say, came into my life about say 09, there, around about that time, 10. I was still a lighty since me, bro.
You want to bite?
Nah, me.
Nou, hy burger.
Sy gaan normaal dat ek my burger eet daar hier, bro.
So since 09 side.
Yeah, kyk, I didn't really know anything about Afrikaans music that time, but I'll say that's like when I heard my first, like, you know, like songs,
yes.
like,
Radio.
yeah, and then also I would say how I came into this, I had brassa that was rappers and whatever, Shinzai, and
As ek
I was-
grip ek.
my bro,
Not
David,
that type of rapper.
David, nah, kyk, and I've been following my bro, man, and I've been always engaging. You know, you go to events and whatever, and I had a podcast also with Burger.
Yes,
Since
yes,
then,
I remember.
But we shot like 2 or 3 episodes, but we only released one. Since I can tell you so why we didn't go further with it. It had lots of potential. People was asking for it, but it was unfortunately in that time, like I lost my brother, man.
Okay.
My brother
Oh.
my brother was murdered.
Our
Yeah.
condolences.
And then I was a bit I wasn't up
Obviously
for
not
it, man.
focused,
Since that
yeah.
whole year, I wasn't up to do nothing. Since I wasn't up for it, and then over time, I got the other job, and I was busy, and he had a job. Since he's busy and whatever, and then our times didn't align, man. And then I just lost plug for it. He lost plug for it, but he kept on doing his thing, and I kept on doing my thing. Obviously, I love battle rap since and then a few years ago, like I went to battle events for me Clash MC, since
the
a conflict.
block
Yeah, I was never at the on the block event though, but I've been following at that time. I was watching it since and then yeah, one day, man, and then I was just bro, like I wanna get involved, man. Since like how do I get involved in whatever, and then the first thing that I got involved in, I did the artwork for Brood Camp, no? For Brood
So are
Camp.
you doing all the artwork for the
No,
events and stuff?
no. I did the artwork for
Only
Brood
for that
Camp.
one, man.
For Brood
Okay.
Camp, I did it, no? And then after that, and then he needed a host, and then I was him, yeah, I can tell us in and he was away. Do it in and he's the Sumare host. And I was him also, yeah, kijk.
Another host every time, since you know, because the host can't even control the crowd. They all knew. Sommige van die houses kyk ouens en dan moet hulle resort toe.
Ik zei
Bad
ze maar,
language en
jij.
nou julle bikke.
Ik zei ze maar.
Just.
Ik zei ze maar, jij bekken, niet
And
kraam.
then, yeah, you became the solid
Nah, I say it, me bro, because what you come
Nah,
to
it
watch
gets a bit
battle.
crazy.
But bro, they get crazy, bro. Since
Yeah.
they.
So,
So,
kan nie mooi praat meer nowadays.
because they take you to that point, but okay, you can't also allow them to do that. But like I tell them, okay, guys, what did you come for? Did you come to watch battle rap, or did you come to stand and talk in the corner?
You
And
must come to listen to hear what I was to
exactly,
say.
like I want people to react to certain things because that's what it's about. But nee bro, sy react kan vir elke woord. Vir elke woord. Nee bro, the man didn't even hit a punch yet. Sien jy? Of sy praat terwyl die man rap.
Ja, I hate that man.
Yo, that's why that Parisian and verrassingsbattle also. Even with Parisian, while I don't know if you can, does it show on the footage on the battle where I tell him, my bro,
Yeah.
hou op praat man, die man rap. Sien jy? Because it's his opponent, but
Yeah.
he's talking and that's gonna throw his opponent. It's not fair, man. Because he was quiet while you were rapping. Sien jy?
Yeah.
Tell him, my bro, laat die man rap, my bro. Sien jy?
It was way back battle rap of throwing people off their game.
Nee,
By
I feel like
distracting them and all this.
that's cowardly, man.
Because nowadays the men
Since
have to, right? They have to
Yeah.
put their battle together.
Right, what? They didn't, right?
Now I'm talking about
They
like
freestyle.
I'm talking about
That
the
whole
conflict,
shit.
man. Like when you come to conflict, like the men prepare themselves before and they're preparing themselves
Yeah.
like you're going into a hibernation chamber and you're getting yourself mentally prepared. You don't want to choke up on stage, maybe. No?
My bro, I'm telling you. Nah, but they freestyle that whole battle, my bro.
But how do you feel about the
Which one was it?
the older school, the older school
Verrassens
coming
one.
in, like involving themselves with the newer school
Look,
way?
I love it. Since
Okay.
that. But I'm the right to say, my bro, I'm not still a fan of freestyle battling. Look, I actually when I started listening to battle rap back in the day, I started with freestyle battles and stuff like that, and I was hooked on it, my bro.
Entertaining for us
But
back
not
in the
now,
day,
my
but
bro.
not
You know,
now,
that
my
time, 106 and Park, and so, Chandim, Blind Fury, hy type mense. But then obviously that time there was Fight Club also, no? Then that time, daar was hy tyd, man Arsenal nog vir hulle de Donald gebattle het. En so, since that time, then I was in Fight Club, but that wasn't freestyle. That's where it came in, like the a cappella and stuff like that. And that's how I started checking, hey, but I prefer this because you're getting more out of it, man, and you showcasing your talent, man, bro, which is writing on a different level, bro. Because you think you know rappers, man, bro, like though you think you know dope rappers, like rappers that rap on beats. Yeah, you dope, man, bro, and what you're doing is quiet. But then I listen to a battle rapper and I'm like, I can't do this.
Nah, you
Like, bro,
can't.
you can't. But then you
That's
get
different.
battle rappers that can't make music. Because they struggle to stay on beat because all they do is a cappella. And some of them can't rap on
It's
beats.
quite also not, there's a spot in the rap scene for everybody.
Everyone.
man.
But I'm on me, bro.
Some people just don't fit in the music scene. They can't make music for shit.
Take
They have
a bite of your burger.
just
man.
got punchline since I know.
The ass.
Yeah, you must take a bite of it.
Take a bite of your burger, Kerwin.
Ja, Justin moet praten, zal ik het doen.
Since I know. What was I talking about now?
Okay, Justin. So Kerwin is gonna take a break now with his burger. Shout out to King Burger.
Justin, just before you just move your mic over to your other
The napkin,
other
bro.
side of your shirt.
I'm gonna become a meme.
You're gonna become a meme now.
Is
I mean,
it
don't
napkin?
look at it like that, man.
Shot.
Is er no napkin here?
Oh, is it
I'm
napkins
gonna
in the-
organize you something now.
Okay, cool. So Mr. Justin, it's been a year, my bro. It's been a year. Do we touch on how you got into this, or do we just touch on like because
Nah,
if
I don't
anyone
wanna
wants to
get
if
back
anyone
into
wants to go into it, they can look at the previous podcast.
Yeah.
They can go back and go check because Justin was on here before Sinjay. So if you want to know how Justin got got into the scene itself, but let's just touch on conflict though. How is it that you got conflict going? Let's just refresh just on this point. We're not gonna now go back into how you got into the music scene, like how you, because I remember that podcast, Sinjay.
Okay, so from the last time that I said, I started with Preston and
Yes,
two other guys, Preston and Esther Tong.
yes,
We were
yes,
just
yes,
talking
yes.
about battle rap one day after a
We
podcast.
shout out Bryson and Leicester too.
And then, we took it from there. There was like a few likes there, man. We started off with like 6 hours.
It was a wild time, man, bro. Yo.
Yeah, that
That
was a
time-
crazy year.
Is that
also.
the time that you guys were like shooting in random places, like?
Nah, that was on the block. On what's it? Yeah,
that
on the block.
blocks,
Yeah,
um,
they were doing that.
practices.
Hulle daai
But they also did that in Ocean View, like in people's yards, man. On the corners. Because was like, man, bro, wat is daar vandaag gebeur? No, they battle rapping. Oh, you're battle rap in Afrikaans, my bro.
That's sick, man, bro. Yo,
But check
but
you,
you
man.
can't do that now.
But look here, the main reason they asked me to do that, or to start this platform with him, is because there was no platform for Afrikaans owns, man. There was just the English owns. Oh, what was it? Clash
Let's
MC
say
that,
let's not say that. Man. I'll say there was a platform name on Clash MC, but some people felt they were overlooked, man. Afrikaans rappers. Like I also felt to a certain way Afrikaans rappers were overlooked. They seem
were.
like because you must remember Clash MC, they had an English majority audience also, no? So they were gonna go with. And look at conflict now, man, bro. I feel like it's diverse. We have more Afrikaans rappers on the platform, but I feel like it's diverse. Even our audience, they love the, man, bro.
For us, it's
Conflict
gonna bring the
fans
Koza-
accepted
the
the
Koza
English
fans.
rappers quite.
It's supposed to
For
be
us,
like
it's going to
that,
bring
man,
the
bro. That's
Koza
what we
people.
wanted.
Because for us, he's so part Koza. Although he's like a paar lines in his rap, and nobody understands it like at Islamic nations. But once he brings his men, so then he's going to slut you, swear. He must bring his audience.
Yeah, man, bro.
But yeah, man, bro, man.
Kijk, even
That's
when
way
T-Stars came now, when the Joburg guys come, they get shown a lot of love, man, bro. Like on our platform. Like the crowd, man, bro, they go crazy for this man, bro. But is it gonna be the same when they go over there?
Yes, my bro.
Sinzai.
We don't
Like,
play
Rio
with the
got
power
love,
rate, my
my bro.
brother.
We do.
Sinzai, but I'm talking about like say for instance, like Static Tours and Vike has this thing, no? Where they like have a little bit of a beef over a thing. They're supposed to battle, but the battle keeps getting put off. Now, if Static must go battle there, is he actually gonna get love? Is the mensen gonna understand him?
Do they even know him?
Exactly.
Check it, the Cape Town culture is just a different type of culture, man. Like our mains, we all understand mekaar. We're able to use fuller words than other mains or phrases that other people just won't find, man. You can speak about an individual, other individuals here, but they won't even know that they're being included. And you're just able to telepathically understand, oh, this man is speaking about this man, okay, I found. Sanjay. So you were saying that you were told to get into the scene, and you started now. But now,
I wanted to do this battle rap thing long ago, but I was a fan. I'm always a fan of rap music.
okay.
So I had a platform before that, Underground Rules, which were for like performing artists.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
that write
Ciphers
songs
and stuff like that.
Since you know. So it all had to do with rap music and stuff. And then
Napkins.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Sorry about that, man.
now it's quite.
Just
And
to,
then all of a sudden we just did it, man. I don't remember when the plan here and spot us in it. Because I can already see it if you come to me with a plan, whatever. I already see the end goal. I know how to get there. And sometimes I know how long it's gonna take also. But then you must put in that commitment and that work and that drive.
Weet je, a lot
They
of
got
mensen don't
crop
have,
people
a lot
along
of
the
mensen
line.
don't have.
Nee bro, I don't give a shit.
They don't have vision.
Jy gaat alles verloor op die einde van die dag.
In the moon men mense weet wat
Get
saam
there.
jou weet.
You must know the sacrifice.
You can't have people that's working against you, that's working with
Positivity.
you.
Listen.
Verstaan ze me bro? Ze moet mense hê wat samenwerking gee. Verstaan ze? Ja, there's a bit like maybe there's a bit like in every team a bit push and pull, sien ze. But that's just when you're throwing around ideas or stuff like that, sien ze. But I feel like you need a team that's gonna stand with you, that's gonna understand you, sien ze. And otherwise it's not gonna work, me bro. I waste your time.
That's where skeptic also comes in, because I remember in 2022 I used to think when Imi left, I always think that every time somebody that you need, when they leave, it's klaar. Oh shit, everything is over. But then, my bro, if you leave and you come back, dan het ek alweer die ding groter gemaak vir ons. Sy kan maar weer terugkom.
As altyd iemand.
No, yeah, there will always be somebody, but whenever somebody leaves,
Dat ding ze jare,
they
hoe gaat
will
ek nou
send
dit
you
doen?
another team. En toe kom skeptic ill in, en die man wys vir my broers, hy sê alleen, ek is like, yo, fuck that shit. Ek doen die ding alleen, my bro. En die
Shout
man
out
is like,
skeptic,
ek is-
my bro.
Ek is saam met jou. Every day.
That man does a lot, me bro.
Yeah, every
That man
day
does a
Skeptic
lot,
Ills,
me, bro.
is die hoor.
Shout out to Skeptic Ill. Shout out to Skeptic
Godse
Ill.
waarheid.
Mr. Skeptic.
So yeah, I don't think without the team and the battle rappers that we work with, sal ons so ver gekom het waar ons nou is. Never mind wat die mense sê van my, JB, you the man, you do all of this. I don't do a lot of the stuff there. Since you know, we just keep a team together.
You were the idea. You were the idea, you're executing it, but at the same time you have a team that is assisting you.
Almal bring hulle pad, man.
Yeah,
Everybody has
just plays
something that
their
they
part
do,
and
sien
they play
ze.
their part quite, man. And from there we take it further. And that's how we
Shout out
bring
Fire Flames ook. Sien ze, shout out
Fire's
Noel.
also there, Noel's about it. Greg
Greg.
Kelly.
Yo, my bro. Greg and Kelly, my bro. Essentials.
Yeah, and they
That's
volun-
essential, bro.
And that means they volunteer themselves up.
So how big is your team generally on an event? Because I mean, it's not a small event.
Yeah.
We less than 10. Huh?
Ja, is me, JB, Skeptic Ill, Noel, Greg, Fire, and Kelly.
Yeah, so about 7 people.
7, yeah.
And then every now and then you'll get a guy that will come on and help.
And, sorry man, DJ Gakkie.
And Gakkie, yeah.
Gakkie,
Shout
the
out
maaf
Gakkie.
bro.
Gakkie
Gakkie,
van die begin af, my nigga.
Gakkie.
Shout out to DJ
He's
Gakkie.
always there, my bro. Sien jy.
Ja, even in die
Was
poort.
baie weinig,
Hy
my bro,
man-
wat
hy
Gakkie
man-
sal sê.
hy man gesê,
Yo,
poort
ek gaat hierdie event kan maak, I have this or that. Baie weinig, my bro, wat hy man hy sê. Because he always makes sure to include conflict into his schedule, my bro. Even when it's a small event, a small room. Gakkie stick uit, my bro. Sien jy, then he comes and he supports.
Are you looking at the comments?
Wat sê, let me
This
see.
nigga, look at this man.
The last comment
As
from
pay,
Rian.
yeah, as payment,
As
yeah,
payment.
I told him, my bro.
Who's
Okay,
that?
I
William
can't pay you
King.
tonight,
Ah,
yeah,
William
but-
King, go up quickly.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments, guys. We're gonna get to the comments.
William het William is nooit op social media nie, so.
So-
Nou, hy support me, bro. That's my brother from back home. Hy is 'n broer van my. Daai man is nie op socials of YouTube en sulke goed, hy worry nie.
How do you know that?
Nah, he's not. He's not, bro.
Hoe nou?
Daai bra, nou hy wys maar net, hy het nou net kom vir my support.
You never know. Maybe William has a troll account.
My bro, William, nee. Hij is er nog bij,
My bro, I'm sure there's a lot of men. If you have a troll account, please say I in the comment section. Because my bro, I know a lot of men that has troll accounts.
Yo, my bro, like a burner account.
Nah, not burner accounts. I got
It's a fake name, man.
Just to take gaten.
On
Like some, but I just feel like if you have that, then you just don't have confidence to say or whatever you want to. Or, like, you know what I mean? You're hiding behind that account.
Riyadh says,
Preston het hier nou, wel even zeggen.
he says facts about what?
Preston het
I do
troll
have-
account op
check
Facebook,
it.
of Twitter, op
I have a
Instagram.
paar social media accounts, no, but no troll accounts. Kijk, your opinion doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna get offended, Sinjay.
Away.
Like, your opinion doesn't matter to me, so I will rather say something straight to you. Or if you want to, my friend, you see me somewhere and you got a problem, come and approach me rather and say it. But don't lam and type. I don't have time for keyboard ninjas, my brother.
Exactly, my bro. Like I will always say, no? Like I said it to Justin once privately on the phone, on WhatsApp. I don't
Now you're gonna say it publicly.
Nah, because I feel like
publicly?
I feel like I can say it publicly because I didn't. It wasn't something that I was hiding. It's just like people think they know you on Facebook. You had me on Facebook maybe since 2017, 16 or whatever. You don't know me, bro. Whatever I show on Facebook
And
is
Facebook
10,
is not
20%
real.
of my life. Now, I can tell you again, my Tani doesn't even know I do all this stuff. Like most of my family don't even know I do this or yeah.
Mommy,
Because I just feel like I don't need to show everything, whether it's at home and on socials, I don't need to show everything.
Exactly.
Because you don't know me, bro.
You love me with a black label, now you feel like my show it.
Nah, no, I don't drink
Nah, but I'm saying
or
that.
smoke. Since
But I'm
I've
saying
never smoked
showing
weed in my
everything
life
on
once.
social media.
Not once, me, bro. I've never smoked weed in my life, and people don't believe me. But the people that know me will know. Since me, bro. But I feel like mensen, they think they know you, man.
What's wrong with cannabis?
Cannabis. I love people that's on cannabis, bro, because never ever heard somebody that smoke weed. It's a problem. As when they take on a top, maybe.
Or the coke?
Of the lolly.
that's
As
the
hulle
big-
lolly vol
that's the big
snot brand.
Yeah.
Sien jy? Then a problem. Sien jy? But I've never heard of a weed smoker that is a skelm of you know?
Well, they're gonna go break in now after they had something. They're gonna break in. Those men want to
Nee,
love. They
maar
want to have
jy
a
kan
cup
net
of
down,
coffee.
my bro. No, but they think they know you, but they don't. Sien jy?
Yeah, just based
So,
off the
But
post.
social
Hy is ook al
media
ek
is
het die
just
tyd vir
a
keyboard warriors nie,
Hollywood
bro.
front.
Keyboard warriors.
Sien jy? If I see you in person, I'm not say so. Sien jy? You have a man-to-man conversation.
The thing is now, what's happening. Something that I picked up, guys. There's a lot of bullying going on. You can must say what it is. Like if somebody puts out something and somebody puts out a meme on this, and it's towards someone, and somebody finds it funny, now they share it. Now the next person share it. Now they add to the meme. Next thing you know, this person is being ripped apart. This person, you don't know how if his bruh's mental health can handle the situation, my bro. You really don't know how strong this bruh. Because I saw a paar mensen that it took them van 'n pos af where they
It's stupid, my bro, man. Like, I'm selective nowadays on things that I do, like or share or whatever, because I understand it. Like, I've been guilty of it in the past. I think most of us have. In the past, where we shared something and laughed about something, and after that, I say, yo, bro, but I contributed to this now.
Oh, yeah.
Since me, bro, like, this person is going through it. Like, my bro, there was a time I was a wild person on Facebook, bro. Like, if I felt mean, so they trying to attack me, bro, I make you cry on social media. Since and I didn't make memes or whatever, bro, but ik zal je tell me, bro, so bad in the comment section. Laat sy sommer nou, heel, or whatever. A vrou, ek sê net vir jou sommer nou,
So,
calm down, young man.
Kerwin
Ek het hy
was-
van my brag geleer. Ja, nie.
He was a keyboard warrior as well.
A bully.
Ah, nee,
He's
bro.
admitting indirectly to being a keyboard warrior.
No, never was I a keyboard warrior. Because a keyboard warrior is somebody, hulle kan nie staan vir wat hulle sê nie. But because they're on this social media, they think they can say whatever they want. Sien
They
jy?
say you can drink from the drinks, no? That's
Who tell you?
Iceman X says you can drink from the drinks, JB.
Why is he telling me that, me, bro?
I don't know.
Want ze nog jouw tangas is nog toe, hij doet het zo.
I'm still enjoying this.
But you can see
bro.
Justin's.
Yeah, me bro, man. I feel like they keyboard warriors is somebody.
But kijk,
My,
the
technique.
the bullying is becoming ridiculous, no?
Ja, het is. Het
It's
is, bro.
becoming ridiculous, and a lot of this, the content creators are not actually realizing that you hold a certain amount of power, and by you saying a certain thing or towards an individual, you actually changing the narrative towards this individual, and this can cost a lot of people their careers moving forward. Like, and I would say that's sort of gatekeeping. Maybe
Like-
no, it's not like I'm not saying like you're a millionaire and maybe no, it's sort of. Like, let's say that if you got the following that has a certain amount, and
Especially if you have influence
if you
in a
have
certain
influence,
industry. If you got
Yes.
influence in a certain industry on social media, if you start
People are
saying
gonna follow what you do.
exactly, and that's a form of gatekeeping, like you say.
you're not saying that you are a gatekeeper, but it's a
Kaista
form
Black
of.
is a gatekeeper.
Who? Kaista,
Kaista Black.
do you feel he's a gatekeeper?
No, the way you guys are explaining it now.
No, man.
Kijk, dat zo. Hij zegt, hij is een bully. En zij
Oh, man.
doen zekere goed
Kijk
is.
hoe gaat die mensen
Zien
nou
zij?
uit.
Kaista, ze moet kosten hier op je stoel.
So they Kaista, they can ask you, are
Maar
you
te zien,
gatekeeping?
kijk, ik heb een probleem in hom, man. Elke tijd wat conflict nou het. Hij kiest om nou op hij dag te werk.
Ja, hij raakt nou uit een pool.
Hier is wat choose to work on the day when we throw a event mee, bro. Hij zei, nee, ik ga maar liever op een andere dag wat, ik ga werken op die dag. The man hasn't been to 2 or 3 now, no?
I think so, yeah.
He hasn't been.
Nah, I'm disappointed, me, bro, zien ze.
I can see that you feel a bit sad about this
Ik
number,
is
no?
disappointed. Because ik mis voor hem sometimes, man.
Kwaya.
Zien ze. But,
For his live reactions.
zien ze me, bro, but.
Keizer, the man miss you here, no?
Nah, ik is disappointed in him.
Are we seeing you at the next conflict?
No.
No, he's not coming.
He's must have been at PE Awards thingy.
Now waar gaan die? He's doing that PE Awards thing, nou, waar gaan die kak? Sorry als ik nou te veel vloek, maar waar gaan die kak? Hij doen die PE Awards, no? Maar voor die, toen zei hij kan niet cover, hij wint ook van ik weet hij dag. Hij kan niet nou niet, maar als ook kan hij tijd, no?
So that shows that means the awards is more important than the event.
Nah, he's selective.
Oh,
I don't think he fuck with us like that anymore. Zien ze me, bro?
are you the local now?
Nah, he's selective.
Ons krijg niet dat
Een
veel.
recht ook hij staan me, bro. Ik is niet bang voor police of...
Wel, ons
Gaat
krijg
dat zo wat
niet
in?
genoeg music.
Oh,
Ja.
Ja, zo.
So ons krijg niet nog voor Kaista Black aan.
so he's not trending enough.
I don't know.
Guys, hier, there's mensen hier, no?
He's all about the
Mensen-
cloud
There's
nowadays.
mensen going here heavy here, halen
is
hier
he-
from the...
He's gatekeeping, he don't want conflict in this thing.
He's all about the cloud nowadays.
Yo, Kaista, hear what they saying there about you?
Guys, I won't
the
leave it
crap?
like this, my bro.
You must, because it's monetized, man.
What's them clip this or like, yo, I agree with that, but I know how. Hij is zo, dangas en dangas.
Deze
Kijk,
is
staat
bijna
met bro, man. Wacht, jullie.
Nah, what die fools?
What do you fools? Het zijn imbeciles gewoon, wat hulle van mij gezegd het. Kijk daar, my bro, you are the original groot.
Zij kan dus niks maken.
Nah, Daisy said, he said, you'll pick weekdays.
I don't need cloud, I am cloud.
Ah, Kaista. Kaista, bring dat laat.
En conflict betalen aan die mening.
Hij stapt.
Check you, this is one thing.
Van Capital L's het zijn schip.
Oh wow, oh wow. Check you, there
Van
was
ons
a,
betaal moet je beter worden.
check you, it was said now on the last thing Capital said that you saw him a croon. That was what came up.
Oh, in that song.
It came up in the song, but on the show also you must mention it.
Ja, dealings met zij, ik weet niet wat gaat
Yeah,
aan.
he didn't still speak about it on the show.
Oh, he didn't.
But he could have told me that by the event, man.
Ja, he was at the
Remember I
event.
was standing next to Capital L the whole time talking to him. You could have just told me, my bro kan zo nou ry. Hy $50 van Jamaica.
Ja.
Dan sal ek hom nog gesê dit met
What kind of burger?
Shout out to whoever made this diet, bro. You're a legend.
No.
That burger's going down, ne?
I'm gonna finish it now.
But yeah, I think he planned that thing. That song where he mentioned conflict and owing you money in, man.
Maybe that's to make a comeback. Is there a comeback on the cards?
Yeah, bro, that man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Sometimes that man can. He makes you feel like he's using you a bit. And then later on, when he don't need you, he's gonna throw you under the bus.
Yeah, now Cap knows. I like Cap. I liked him a lot since I. But
for his music and stuff.
certain things,
Dala
bro,
sometimes.
that he does and the way he moves, I don't like it. And he's gonna see this because he knows. I told him already in the comment section or so or whatever. Since because I'm not gonna sugarcoat Cap. Because at the end of the day, bro, like I don't think conflict has ever been cut to him. You know what I mean? Like, bro. So I don't know where all of this comes from. Because to me it's just a gimmick or some cut to. I'm not saying conflict has clout like that, Sinzai, but you're saying certain things in your numbers just for it to get attention, bro. And you don't need that because you're a fucking brilliant rapper. Bro, Capital L can do stuff that other men can't do.
Yo,
in his
bro,
music.
yeah. Check it when he told us when you were sitting here and something had
That man is a
impressed me.
lyrical drill sergeant for real, bro.
Something had really impressed me of Capital when you were sitting here. And we're not just saying this because we are saying, oh, Capital, wow, El Capital. Something, check here. This man explained how he had to write when he was busy battling. So this man had to now figure out, okay, he's battling against you. He needs to now figure out what's he going to say about you. He needs to write around you. At the same time, he needs to write around his stutter, my bro. Now, how do you put your words in order, no? To write around the stutter, and at the same time, it has to be against you.
Yeah.
And you don't stutter.
And don't
While
also
you're
pick it
delivering,
up.
and you don't pick it up. And it's so fast and fluent because my bro show me another person
Van
that
is God
stutter.
se toon.
Yo. But yeah, Cap, my bro, one love, my brother. Meow. Yo.
But it's true, some people, they don't need to do stuff
But
if
it's
they
still
could.
fast, no?
There's certain things you don't need to do
fast.
for clout. You don't need to do it for clout. You don't need to do it for numbers. If you got the
already-
skill and the
he
talent,
has
let that
everything
work.
already, man. Just,
Exactly.
you know,
He has everything, my bro.
work on your shit,
Everything.
man, bro. You don't need to talk about other people to become famous also, man.
Don't pass the Fabian.
My bro, people, fuck him.
Nah, fuck Pastor Fabiani also, man, bro. Hulle kan maar sê wat ewe hulle wil van hom. Ek hoor nie van hom nie, but
My bro, I feel
almost come
you
right
don't
now.
need to show. Okay, if you're in a church and you praying for someone and ze gaan af en talen or whatever and die demon of whatever nou in hulle is en hulle begin te ruk en goed is, why is that on the
You don't want
internet?
to show it on social media.
Why? My bro, sy wys nou my ma hier, but my bro, you embarrassing that person. Honestly, that person is maybe gonna say, yeah, but ek is 'n kind van God or whatever, het hy eksteer my nie aan hy whatever nie. Bro, what you embarrassing that person, my bro. That person never gave consent for you to post this or whatever. Or,
Share it and stuff, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, why are you allowing it to be filmed? You can say you don't post it, but as mos jou kyk. Sy allow laat hulle die film, my bro. Nee, my bro, nee.
But
wag.
yeah, again it comes when a lot of things is being done because accounts are monetized.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that now also.
And the thing is, there's nothing against people that's accounts are monetized. Like, respect everyone's hustle, my bro. Like, if my account was monetized, then cool, my bro, it's monetized.
I monetize.
You monetize.
But do you see me saying, nah, I Preston en so
Ja,
man,
toch,
dat is
ik
nogal kak brasse. Toe hulle goed is kon doen dit by sy event hier en daai en daai. No bro. I don't do that. The only time I talk kak about someone is when they knowing now I'm talking kak if we have a real problem. Know what I mean? But I'm not gonna, me bro. I don't want to dwell in a cap situation, but I was really disappointed what he did to know, my bro. Because I didn't want to talk about this, but because I know Noel did a lot for him, my bro, man. Sinds hy, en sy's 'n groot man. Sy kan nie vir my sê, sy het nie geweet wat sy doen nie. Because you knew exactly what you were doing, bro. Ons is nie dom nie. Sien sy, ek is nie 5 jaar oud nie. You knew exactly what you were doing. Whether the apology afterwards was genuine or not, dat was still 'n kak gedagte, my bro. Sien sy, and especially after the man showed you so much love, my bro. Like, how can you do that to him? I understand, maybe that's still wrong, but or I understand if you do it to somebody that you just met the other day, or like, you know what I mean? It's not really your para, but to do it to somebody like that is like your para, somebody that did so much for you. How can I trust you, my bro? How can I still work with you after that?
That's a bit deep.
Because if you doing that to that man, wat kan sy nie met my maak? Sy kan net hulle my freak maak.
Yep.
It's a bit deep the way you're putting it.
Because it's facts,
because
bro.
that's facts, my bro. That's life, my bro. En mense sê loop rond saam met Brazos capital L in die pad en die mense wil jou roep. Hy maak al maklik sin soveel.
Yo, that is deep, my bro. This means just twisted the whole way to look at the situation, Sinjay. So
It's a conflict viewpoint.
So this is a conflict view of point of view, Sinjay. This is the conflict means. This is their point of view.
As Justin and Cohen's point of view.
Justin and
Not
Kerwin's
conflict.
Justin and Kerwin,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
conflict. Justin and Kerwin.
Justin and Kerwin.
Justin, why do you go so much drama with the rappers, man, bro?
Why do I have so much wrong with rappers?
Always, every time, mense don't stick out.
Oh, the battle
Other
rappers.
Pitches, always battle rappers that every time I come in, you look stressed, man.
I am stressed, man, bro. Because of,
Say it.
it happens every time, man. I always come at the event up hype like a motherfucker, like they're gonna be there. But I know for a fact
They're not
I'm
going
not
to be
switching
there.
off from worrying until that event is done and everything is went
Like it
according
went
to
was
plan.
supposed to go.
Like Saibi always puts an extra battle on the court just in case,
I
because
have
he
to,
knows
my bro, because I
one
know
or two of the
someone's
battles
gonna
is
tap
not
out.
gonna happen.
Yo,
Somebody's gonna tap out, my bro.
but on
Like
the
Aiden
serious-
Paul
Oh,
That is a guaranteed.
of Pa Evie.
So you don't accept Aiden's Paul name anymore.
Look, Aiden weet ek likes vir hom. Sien sy, hy weet ek likes vir hom.
Hy's 'n braaf van
But
he
it's a
also-
bit sketchy to book that man because we don't trust him, eh, bro. Enough to book him.
yeah, again, that
Because
word trust gets the
we don't know if he's gonna come.
The word
Because
trust-
he's done it more than once. You understand?
The word trust is again being used here, guys.
I always don't
It's a
respect.
strong word, trust.
I always don't respect the other man's work that he put in. People go and write for you. They spend time, they put in a lot of
Because
time.
people pay to come watch you, but then you don't come.
And dan kom jy
Like
nie.
when Cedric Laguma was there to see Aiden Paul, because he wanted to see the demise scenes of Aiden, but Aiden wasn't there.
And then they have stupid excuses
You know,
afterwards, man.
Aiden is getting a lot of talk every time somebody comes on here. Everyone mentions Aiden. Aiden, we love you.
But in a bad light, it's never...
Shout out Outlaw.
The motherfuckers never talk good about
The number that he put out now recently was on fire, no?
Yeah.
What's the name? Kamka? Was it Kamka?
Not enough.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah,
Sy kan nie een number in 2 jaar uitsit nie.
Ja,
No,
You see what happens now? See Aiden.
I have a
Aiden.
paar unreleased songs of Aiden. No? I have it since 3-4 years ago. He's talking about it now, we're playing snippets about it now that he sent me 3-4 years ago. Waar is die ander week? We want more music, bro. Give us songs.
Ja, geef ons nieuwe
Because
shit.
he's a good rapper, sien jy?
I think he should stop critiquing other rappers.
And working. That's what I was talking about
That
earlier.
is putting in a lot of work, because Aiden, no offense, my brother, don't take this like from a constructive point of view. If you're
Take
going to be
offense,
critiquing somebody or take offense, like Cohen said, if somebody's putting in a lot of work, my bro, they are writing, they are sitting with their music, they're pushing their social media, they're showing up at events, they're doing everything that is needed, my bro. They're putting out music videos every time they drop something. Don't credit that individual, man. Use that as motivation. Like with your vision, we all understand everyone has a vision and the way they see they want to grow in life, Sinjay. So it really puts it in a bad spot. Like if everyone, and again it comes down, it's only our mensen that's breaking down our mensen.
Hey bro,
Ja.
Oh,
hoe mense nie like van ander mense moet opgaan nie. Sinds nou so mense is hier lekker lank in die game, but they doing nothing, my bro. En dan kom maar miskien nou een Junior King.
We hate Junior King. Surprise, surprise.
You're surprised our artist
Like,
from Cape Town, Sumana,
bro,
had a big thing to say about Junior King,
Not
my
just
bro.
Cape Town, Benson and PE also. Why? The man he's good, my bro, and he's work. My bro, that man
you
put
can
out how
see-
much music videos in the last 2 months?
Go.
And he used his own phone. He used an iPhone. Check
He's
it, guys.
using an iPhone to do all of it.
Again, he pushes like a power. Okay, now not anymore. Like I'm sure that people
Yeah,
has
he's obviously
now
got some
has
production
collabed
going.
with production and so on. But my bro, Junior's
Junior's on
number
fire,
hit
bro.
over 1 million views on YouTube, and he said on one of his posts that number was shot with the iPhone. Don't wait on anyone.
Yeah.
Check here, you are capable of Malkak, Sanjay.
Bro, you
Don't let anyone decide
Work
what
ethic.
don't let
Work
anyone
ethic.
decide where's the ceiling with you,
Bro, YouTube is there. There's tutorials about how to edit anything.
Yeah.
Some of the programs you must just pay for, like, do it.
Now
Some
Because-
you don't even have to pay for.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even need to.
Now
because
I understand
there's stuff
the
that
point. Now I understand Kaista's point where Kaista said it's not really gatekeepers, because then if you look at it the way that you now said it, my bro, there is different platforms. If you should just continue pumping all the places with your content.
My personal opinion on
bro.
gatekeepers, with social media, there's no way they can gatekeep you. When it comes to mainstream, yes. Good old
Rappers.
SABC,
All the main
we know this,
outlets.
yeah, because you must know somebody to get
But
in a certain way.
Yeah, well say, no? Sorry to cut you off, my bro. I feel like I'm doing it a lot. But,
Allah.
Kykie,
Nah, his burger's finished now,
when
so
it,
that's
yeah,
why.
when it comes to... Hier is toch 3 sappies en ik ga het eat na die podcast, alles het koud. Kykie, there's a lot that said about the DJ Ready Dio, so, no? But, what I want to say about that is, no? Whatever, when it comes to off radio, whatever, you can't tell me, yeah, but I speel Afrikaans music, whatever.
numbers, yeah.
Bro, I listen to the good vibes, no, on the radio every day. Because my job requires me to work on that. Since so I'm tuned in, midday, 12 o'clock or whatever. I felt the type of way, my bro, when the man said that, nah, the show is now done and he's going to be off radio after 16 years, whatever. And I sent the voice note in and whatever, and I wished him well, him and Aaron Fox and whatever. And I wished him well, and I said, yeah, bring us the good vibes podcast or so, since because I enjoyed the show. Because even when they were doing the show, I sent a message in there and I said, yeah, why is there not like a podcast to catch? Because I'm a regular listener. When I miss it, unfortunately, I'm quiet and you can't go back to it.
But-
like
but-
what was happening today on there. And you can't tell me it doesn't play Afrikaans music. Even as guest, he had guests on his show, rappers. Then some of them will say, nah, but they speel is Afrikaans. Bro, you were then a guest on his show. I hear him play men's music and he don't just play like Crowbars or like you know the well-known rappers. Bro, like I've heard him play G the rapper. Bro, Melky didn't even know his music was playing there. I
think
sent Melky a
Melky-
video. Melky's like, huh? The song is playing. I tell him,
I
yes,
think
bro.
people get confused between radio and Facebook.
Yes.
or YouTube. YouTube, you can loop the same song. The radio, there's a playlist. It's a set playlist. There's structures to it. You put a show together, your programmer, you have somebody that actually goes now.
100%.
You know what I mean? And you get your ABC, you got certain music that you can't play at certain times because it's not trending.
And where's your radio edited version? You complaining your song is not playing,
stuff is not
but
even
you don't have a
ready,
radio edited version.
And
you
it's
can't
not
expect
just
them to do it.
Exactly. It's how it's mixed and mastered also.
Exactly.
It must be mixed and mastered to be played on radio. It's not something that... So it's a lot of times people don't understand this and you can't really play it because...
G the rapper, Cream Machine, Matt Levi, Melky, YTTG,
Terra MC,
Klein Fontaine, they play the music every day. But now I don't know who's gonna play it now. Sien jy? Wie gaat het nou speel? Preston just left. He said die stukken was so. It's just
Nah, he left
Stretching.
Nah, he's stretching. Before we went live, This man has been sitting here, man, bro.
Yeah, he has to stretch
waiting.
his legs.
We were standing there on the side, Since sitting, standing. So this man is if you look now, he's doing a bit of push-ups there, since
He had already this, so he got up.
Nah, but it's facts, man, bro. You can't tell me he doesn't play the music on the radio, bro, because he does.
Yeah, it does. And who's gonna play their music now on national radio?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna do that, man, bro.
So that's when I say gatekeeping, I mean gatekeeping in a big way. Like just Afrikaans rap or hip hop in a whole. So selected few people that are out there. So that's what I'm saying is gatekeeping. It's like we'll take 3 of you, that's it.
Yes.
And you'll train
Or
for the
we
next.
take none of you.
Yeah, or now you get another 1 or you get another 2. And it's who you know.
Yeah,
That's the reality of something, it's who you know. Big
also
industries
about
like that.
networking, building a relationship with people. Al die goed is, hy moet uitgaan en na hulle events toe ook gaan.
Yeah.
It's the same with the award shows, bro. Like, I don't think people understand why PHE was created. Since it was created to give our rappers and people who don't get recognized on that platforms, to give them a platform, to get shown love, to give them awards. Since like one thing that I will say is, and many offense wat die Kaiden, but I feel like Kaiden must just do the awards, man, and try and politically, because he is now in that industry, like where he's doing stuff for people, and he's doing good stuff for people, man, bro. But people always have something bad to say, or they criticize it or whatever. Jy het dan nie jou goed submit nie, of jou fans het nie jou goed submit. How do you expect to get nominated?
Niemand het vir jou gewout nie. Jou eie mense.
So how do you expect to get nominated? Nah, look hier, hy award vir Justin. Justin was aan, het net een song gehad. Yeah, but that was submitted. Waar is jouw submission?
En Justin se
Waar is jou submission?
gewout toe hy die links geshare het.
Yeah.
You know?
Because the only reason I say he must politic a bit less, I'm not saying he shouldn't have a voice, because everybody is entitled to their opinion and everybody should have a voice.
Also,
but he is in a position of
Your
like
brand
Also sometimes
and
he's
your
trying to
personal
protect
one
his
must be
brand.
separate.
Yeah. He's also trying to protect his brand sometimes.
Yeah.
When there's too much hype being thrown on you, whatever you are working.
Because it affects the brand.
Die ouens se werk hulle in hulle chops.
but there is people fighting for him though.
Yes.
I feel like he must leave it up to the people fighting. Because nobody can say that he's not doing a good thing, because he's doing a fucking good thing. There was nothing like this before him.
Nothing.
Nobody was giving anything to anybody, bro, until PHE came along.
But it's like you're saying, he must, even voting, all that stuff, he must step up.
Yes, he must.
All of
He
those
mustn't
things.
even say anything about. I can't say he mustn't say anything about it, because that's wrong of me also. Because everybody deserves a voice or an opinion. But I'm just saying he's in a position of, I won't say power, but he's in a position where
He
people
can
is
easily
gonna
influence a lot of other stuff, and that's where it becomes.
Exactly.
Daar's so baie mense nou wat ek wil uitvloek op social media, especially when they attack conflict for no reason.
Say it, Justin, say
They
it.
talk a lot of kak. En dan sien ek die comments.
Yo,
en
ek
dan
smaak vloek
los ek
hier,
het.
bro.
Ek los het my, bro, because you know what, Nels het my klaar gesê, sy gaan vir jou siek maak, om te stry saam met siek mense. Dan ek vir myself, you know what, dis eintlik reg. Stry nie saam met dom goed as jy, especially in die comment section. Daar is waar allemaal die
It's
simple
coming
kak.
back to keyboard warriors and keyboard ninjas, Senjay.
Yeah, so
So-
I rather stay my ass back and let mensen talk, they talk. En dan op het einde van die dag maken ze jou net naar met onze accomplishment, ons kap aan. En als hij zeker een way voelt,
That's the way, bro.
that's your way. Gaan voelen zoals hij wil voelen, maar
That's
niet
the
nog
way.
zo mijn coöperatie.
Yo, gents, we're on an hour already, you know?
Oh, we're an hour,
Is
yo.
it? It doesn't even feel like
Nah,
it.
because you were chilled, you were having a liquor diet, you
Jeez.
were like, yo, we're chilling on the couch, and we
I've
just
been
brass
talking for
talking
10
to
minutes,
Maka.
this man is
This
stuck
man,
in
yeah.
something.
Yeah, but that's what we wanted.
And he
so
was
we-
eating while he was by Maka talking, no? So guys, what's to come for conflict? What's to come for conflict? Like, just run us through the year to come now, like dates and so on.
Yeah, there's a couple of events coming down. Also, we gaan nie nog baie events die jaar gooi nie.
Okay.
So it's just July 1, then we have the normal brood camp event in October, which is for like the up and comers, man.
Yes.
Ja.
Ons wat net hulle luck wil try of 'n ding. And then at the end of the year, December,
Okay.
we'll have another one. So we think we have like 3 more events coming up.
Is there any collaborations that's going to be happening now with any other guys that's in the? I know that you guys have been doing things with Parliament. Is there any date with you guys also coming up?
I don't know about future Parliament collaborations.
Are you just gonna go win the money?
Nah, we're not going as the Parliament doen hulle eie ding in die battle rap. They are on the freestyle battle rap vibes. But it's all part of the culture for me, man. Ek gaan na alle events toe, I'll support the events just like they support mine.
Okay.
You know, so it's ons almal help mekaar uit, man. I want to see your platform grow
Yeah.
as much.
There's
as I
room
want
for
to see
everybody,
mine
man.
grow. There's room for everybody. I mean.
You guys are busy with. I see you have a conflict. You have a T-shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
So is this merch that you guys are going
Merch
to be
is
pushing?
coming. Merch is coming.
He's coming. This is
Okay.
actually one that
Just show some of the guys there. Like you can just show the camera there, let the men to see. Like. So yeah. Oh wow.
Ai, man.
Was he crazy?
Jarr. Sy sit so maar, wat sy broer se naam? Van watter African country is hy broer wat so die mense geslat het? Hy broer in Parliament.
Oh wow.
Nou nie die Parliament nie, ander Parliament.
No shots fired. No shots fired, Brandon.
Brandon.
So conflict is dropping. They're going to be having merch. Is that merch dropping this year?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get that merch out before the end of the year.
Okay.
There's still a few
There can be
touches
there's gonna be discount and stuff on merch maybe for members
Okay.
on the YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Yeah.
So we are busy working with stuff like that, and then yeah, we're gonna take it from there.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there's also a couple of collaborations that I want to make possible also, but ek moet eers te praat saam met battle rappers buitekant Kaap, man. There's a lot
Okay.
of other leagues there that
Dope leagues, bro.
they like it's just, yeah. It's just
Like every year, like at the end of the year, maybe at the big event, we'll have one of their rappers that come battle here, maybe or so. Shouldn't say.
Yeah, get a few of the Jogo boys down.
Yeah,
Few of the
like-
G boys and
Yeah, we always.
But that's where the industry is heading to at the moment.
But
the industry
I
is
will
going
say
that
this,
way.
no, to that guys. A lot of you guys come
Don't
here.
worry who's talking, my bro.
Wait,
Just
wait,
like
wait.
today.
I got some shit.
Today I
Yeah.
need to get shit off my chest, man.
Like these guys that come here, no, and they come battle Rio. God, boys, you going home with L's, bro. Like, I wanna see somebody come and win also a bit, man.
This is from now the Joburg mensen that they need to come here and win.
Yeah,
Joburg
like,
and Melbourne.
and they,
Maak je
bro,
maar die zaak waar
they
elke
dope
keer
rappers, bro. They fucking good, man, bro.
They good.
Yes, bro, they levels.
But you say Rio is ripping them apart.
Yeah, bro. Like,
They
what's that
didn't wanna
one
know
thing
what
he
we
said to
know.
T-Stars was like, you out here surviving, but when the ambulance come, they roll out the red carpet and give you an award for being a walkover, some shit like that. No, me bro, they come and they get bars like that, and me bro, that's the light, me bro, in that battle, me bro. But boys, the guys from Chelsea or wherever, come
You
win a
need to
bit,
step your game
man.
up here. You need to step your
Win
game
a
up in
bit.
Cape Town.
You need to come to Cape Town, win a bit, man. Come win a bit, win a battle.
Go
Since
on.
because Rio's been slaughtering.
Cohen, is there anything that you want to personally get off your chest? That you want to address? That you think needs to be addressed?
I think I've said everything I needed to say, and I don't need to address anything because when I feel like I want to address something, I go on Facebook and say it immediately.
You say it, okay.
Yeah, they know me just like that.
You don't
bro.
beat around the bush.
Nah, they know me just like that.
Mr. Justin, my brother, is there anything that you have burning that you want to get off your chest?
Nah, not really. Not really, my bro.
Just the rappers mustn't give you so much stress, man.
No, the rappers give you stress, yeah. You guys look like you still have sleepless
Extra
nights.
lang kali wo rappers me anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nah.
Lang kali me wo rappers.
Check it, do you think...
It's because if you want to work, you will work, bro. If you don't, you don't. We get someone else to work.
Like, that's their job, no? Like, that is their, like, their job that they're going to get paid if they win, or I don't know how this works. So you writing, how long do you have to prep?
Bro,
A month and a half to 2 months sometimes.
yeah.
So you have
That's
2
long,
months
eh?
to prep, no?
And even if you get a short amount of time to prep, that short amount of time was probably still 3 weeks, which is long.
It's long.
So you have enough time to prepare and get right for your opponent.
And the thing is, they know they're battling, man.
And they're getting paid. They're gonna get, all of them get paid
It's
for
not
this.
that like a surprise.
All rappers get paid. So the thing is, if you know you're gonna get paid for this, maybe to make the conflict page then ruk, because like you guys are conflict.
Bro,
you
like I
coming
will
to
say, some of the
represent
stuff,
conflict.
they do it in the WhatsApp group. Hulle bakkelen heel
that's
dag in die
stuff
groep
that you-
op WhatsApp, my
The stuff we
bro.
must see on social
Take it to
media
Facebook,
is-
man.
is in a WhatsApp group.
Soos ek dink the base ICX is bang vir Skeptic Eel because for some reason he's avoiding that battle. Hoop op
Okay,
bang
yeah,
gaan
base-
wie jy man.
Base, are you still on?
Get for capital
Base, are you still on? You hear what they're saying here? You're bang for skeptic?
Ja, hy is hoop op bang gaan is man. Jy weet ons almal het 'n lewe en dis besig wat kom aan die jaar nog asseblief.
So that is on the talks. There has been already
Yes.
that like put on the.
I wanna see this year. Hopefully, I would like to see the Base ICX versus Fire Flames and a battle also with him and Skeptic Eel.
Okay. En that's verrassings also feature in there.
If he's gonna rap like he rapped the other day, nah.
Bro,
You can't do that.
don't come freestyle, please, man. If you know you're gonna freestyle, rather don't ask to battle. So rather don't.
Everybody
Because
else is gonna feel
I respect if you feel that's how battle rap should be or whatever. But this is not the platform that we're offering. Just don't come with
Because the
freestyle.
skill set's going to be different.
The skill set is way different,
But
yeah.
somebody's going to be
Yeah,
writing.
freestyler don't have to do nothing, man, bro. Hy kom net na die stage.
Because it
toe
sounds
en
cock and it look like you don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. Compared
Because you
to-
didn't go and do research on the individual. You just showed up at.
Bro, I feel like some people, no, they don't even watch the battles. They just read what is being said on Facebook or whatever. Nah, dis het.
vond
Want
dit
ek battle
ook
al vir 15 jaar. Ek sal vir hom slot en wat. So ons het so gedoen, maar sy het niks sy het nie in sy battles gekyk of like, you know.
You don't know the next individual skill set. You don't know the next individual.
But also, you don't
skill
even be saying the same thing. Because somebody could match us. I already said that 3 battles. If you watched it, you know. Or if you were at the battles, you'd be like, no, but you can't say the same thing you told me. Told Preston, you tell him, you know what I mean? It don't make sense. It's the purpose of writing.
How do you guys feel of the like the number that was put out, like the collaboration with Culture Gang and
I love it.
Joyner?
I love it, bro.
You love it.
I'm a fan of Joyner and KG.
Okay.
Since there was a time where I felt like KG took a bit of a dip. But look how that man elevated
Yeah,
in
look at
fucking
that
self,
man's
bro.
bounce back.
Look, man, bro. That man knows exactly what he's doing and he knows, look at the work he's putting in. Some of the sponsors that he has, me bro. People that he's working with. Bro, come on. I love that collaboration, me bro. And
for
it's been a
Joyner
long
not to
time
work
coming.
With him was sal mal gewees het vir hom om nie saam met hy broer te werk nie.
Because they did music and stuff before.
Yeah, they
Like back
they
then. But it's been a while and I was waiting for it. And it happened, bro. So I think it's dope. And I know why you're asking us that.
No. The only reason why I'm asking is because obviously the whole social media was then speaking about the day after, like
Yeah.
because then not long after Crow released the number, so we also know that the history that Crow has with Joyner and Mike James.
Yeah, they were friends.
They not. We can't say they were friends. They are
Oh,
friends.
they were.
How
Yeah.
do you know that we don't know?
Nah, because isn't that what he's saying? He said in that live, Mus, they were my friends. That's what he said, Mus. That live that he made for Keister.
Yo, but that was heartfelt, no? That what's the name, bro? That number of that Crow put out.
Yeah,
You see
but
that man was hurt in that number.
yeah, I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's if I look at it from a business standpoint, Sinjay, you can say, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, sy maak nie music of sy kan nie sê van business or whatever nie. But at the end of the day, it's a good move for Joyner and for Culture. Both of them are hot and the collab makes sense.
But trust comes into play now also. Just your bra.
Yeah, but
I can't trust you.
but
Same way I
Joyner-
can't trust Cap. Same way I...
But for me now, Joyner and Crowbars don't even have a song together. They've been lumming a whole time together.
net uitkyk. En
Toe-
they might,
They-
yeah, I think they have also some that wasn't released or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it on?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, it even
Dat tyd sy uit al.
M Joyner, Crowbars.
My bro, they could have made
Hey bro, there's a
collab
lot
album or
that
something, a project
happens
together.
behind the scenes or something that people don't know about, Sinjay. People just look at it from a
Social
perspective of what they
media.
see on social media. Sien jy?
Yeah, that's all
So
we can take from it.
I don't have a right to say Joyner did this, it was wrong, or what he did was right. Sien jy? But you can't say that. You can't say that because we don't really know. They really know what's going on. Sien jy? But I feel like I have a bit of insight to it, which I'm not gonna speak on it. Sien jy my bro? Because it's not my place to
It's
say.
not your place, yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
But
That must happen behind closed doors.
exactly.
Yeah, what happens?
Although a lot of men's feeling at social media is closed doors.
My bro, I'm getting good music, bro. I'm getting good music. Sien jy?
It's lekker to get the unreleased numbers, no? Before.
Ja, it's lekker, my bro. Sien
Nah,
jy?
but it's the
It's
truth.
lekker, it's
Like,
lekker.
check it when you start
bro,
mixing with the
If I must tell you, my bro, who I get unreleased music from, my bro, you won't believe me, my bro. Yo.
Music wat nog moet uitkomen in 'n paar
From-
maanden se tyd.
You
big
already see
rappers.
that Aiden gave you numbers 4 years ago, so were you aware that the big rappers is giving you numbers? Shout out to
Kijk,
Aiden.
als je zijn gezicht kan zien achter de camera, is hij bekend te staan.
Ja, ik gooi lekker zo te zien.
Hij wil nee, ik moet zeggen, Aiden, big rapper. But Aiden isn't a big rapper. If you want me to say it like that, he's not a big rapper.
But he can be. He
He
has
can,
potential.
he has potential to
potential.
be. But als hij aan een gat vat, zoals hij nou gaat hij niet een grote rapper visie. But he has the potential because he has a good sound, since I feel. He's a good rapper.
Capital
since
says he
he must just
sounds
find ways to use it.
Capital says he sounds like somebody that knows his block. He can't listen to.
Capital L het daar nou die dag in zijn comments kwaai goed is gecomment. Yo bro, die is een gevaarlijke naam en wat.
Nah, it was on the show. He was making gat man. He said like
Ja, maar dat had a bit of a thing or so
they
now.
had a
Wow.
thing. But that will be a mooi collaboration, don't you think? Capital and Aiden.
Ja?
It will be a
Okay,
nice
man.
collaboration.
Because, my bro, to me, Aiden is he's a good MC also, but he's a melodic rapper. Man.
Ja,
Sinds hij. Like, he has the sound also. Like, he can actually be good when he's using autotune also. Like, not a lot of people can sound good when they're using autotune.
Yeah.
Sinds hij. Aiden can. Because I've heard it before.
Okay.
Sinds hij. So, he has the potential to be that guy, bro.
Not like Samantha's autotune.
was.
Ja, morgen gaat ik in zeggen, dat is woord, ne?
Kijk hier. Nice
Maar hij is
Samantha.
vullen, zei
Samantha is.
Maar dat is entertainment also,
Kijk
man.
hier,
Sinds hij, but dat is vullen, me, bro.
She's in studio every day. She's putting in the work. So this.
What work?
She's putting in the work. Don't you hear?
Just standing in the studio.
She's
My bro,
dropping.
she's releasing content.
That videos that you
rapping
see is
in
her
the-
music videos.
She's rapping in the views, she's samen naar safety boots. En wat, sinds hij.
Als daar de internet en social media.
Weet je, als hij klaar is, maar als hij monetize had raakt, hij had ze die cream frites
Nah, I
Ali,
think she's
me, bro.
already gemonetized.
Probably, yeah.
She probably
The
is.
way she-
But because I know Ali, me, bro. But I hope she is, no? Or somebody must show her how to set it up because.
Nah, she wouldn't be doing this if she wasn't monetized, my brother. I don't think she would have been taking it to the 6 stream, washing your G-string
Because Ali
in
is
the middle of
freaking
the party.
Alles gelukkig,
rapping.
nigga Josh is in die mangen. Dat is nigga Josh. Nou nog een round geweest. Nigga Josh al klaargemaakt, bro.
Kijk, ze
Ah.
heeft die man gepint.
Nigga Josh in G99. That man was wrecking in the views, bro.
Worst
I don't know if
thing
you're familiar with nigga Josh.
can I go into socials and search him? Like
Yes.
I can go on to okay.
Yes. Kou, prikke op lirieke, reaction, nigga Josh.
Okay.
Then you will see,
Does he
bro.
top Ali?
Nah, I don't think so. But he's a dog, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Meyer for the interview he had with Ali. Joseph.
We shout out Yusrik, guys, my
My
bro.
bro Yusrik, that was dark funny, bro. Yo, I'm not sure if you expected that man to jump onto the table
And
while
start
you were
taking a
Bimaka.
skommel.
Taking a skommel on.
Because my bro, I was lamming. I was literally. I just came home. It was like from work, and I just took my diet. Like I warmed up my diet and I put it down, and I had to throw my fork down because I couldn't stop laughing.
Bro, Yusrik, no, I sent Yusrik a message on WhatsApp, a voice note, while I was watching it. And I was laughing me. Binne in my moer, my bro. I was laughing, the tears was coming out. And I was laughing so loud, no? Like they actually came out of the room to check, hey, is this man
you
crying or what? That's how I was laughing.
Yeah,
my bro.
nah, it was a bit hectic.
But that's what it's entertainment, my bro. It was funny. It was lekker to watch. I enjoyed it.
Let's hope, you know, let's hope, because we saw people have waves and they're not able to ride the wave hard enough.
And then it just dies out.
You don't have a plan in place prior to your wave coming, because remember, each and every artist that is out there at this moment is all working towards a certain goal. Now, if you're working towards this goal and this goal hits you, here's it. Do you have a business plan in place that is going to secure your spot where you are? Do you have the right contacts? Have you already networked this? Like check here, if I can prove to you, like you already spoke to a millionaire and told him, if I can prove to you this is what I'm going to need, and I'm going to start this, and this is why this is going to work. Like, that's what they need to ask themselves. So I'm just hoping that each person that finds a wave going forth, because there's going to be a lot of waves, you know how the socials is working. Make sure that you have everything in place. Have your clothing line, have your whatever you need to, man. Your what you call this? Apparel,
Your
everything. Have your merch ready.
But you must also bring merch into it at the right time.
Yeah.
You can't just come and bring merch in it because you don't have an organic fan base. Jy kan 100,000 followers op Facebook het, maar net 10 mense wat hy goed sal koop.
Yeah.
So you need to find an organic following first, see who's the people that really support you, and then cater to them.
We're actually going in the right direction. This is something that I forgot to speak about. We're actually heading in the right direction. Meow for you, Cohen. Give me a smile. So, this is what I was going to say, man. You know what I picked up? You see, like, looking at King Burger. Big shout out to King Burger, my bro. I love what you're doing, like what you're doing on the socials, the way you're pushing your content. And a lot of men that's watching King Burger wasn't aware that King Burger was was in the music scene also.
Yeah, yes.
But you see what he's doing. He's creating himself that following that is loving him for who he is. So now if he posts his old content, like when he posted like an old rapping videos and so on, the men was like, yo, my bro, is this like King Burger that's walking around with a biltong or the reboost or whatever?
No way.
Sanjay, now what I picked up at I have respect, big shout out to young OG, CPT. Did you see that, man? Done the yellow food reviews.
Yeah.
Got a big fan base, and what do? You're doing music.
And Fatima Sado was my auntie. So
Fatima.
he knows a thing or two, my bro.
Yeah, nah, with the tijd, he can tell you
He
the
knows
truth
a
on the
thing or
tijd,
two.
yeah. And yeah, nah, kijk hier, I'm a bra, and I tell you, I love the kitchen. And Auntie Fatima, your soul rest in peace, Injay. I'm not ashamed to say that I have your recipes open. I'm watching your video while I'm cooking, because sometimes
Yes,
there's some
bro.
market, lekker lamb curry, that I want to taste like yours.
Ja,
Look,
goed, dat is lekker, my bro. Yo,
I wanted to taste like yours. Look, my
we've
bro.
used of that recipes before, bro.
Yo, I already made a cheesecake now for my family from Auntie Fatima, bro.
Book by the huis.
Yo.
Ja, gevaarlijk, my bro. I was actually gonna video call Burger, but they have load shedding near by them. 12 hours, bro.
12 hours.
Ja, it's a maintenance thing.
12 hours load shedding.
It's a maintenance thing, ja.
Oh, it's a beetje egene.
It's hectic. Hij is recht hier in nacht, my bro.
Burger, this is the perfect time now for you to defrost your freezer and stuff like that.
Hey, bro, because Burger's been around, my bro. When you said, like, Burger did music. Yes, he did. Like, I don't know if you remember that number that time. Oh my nut. Oh my heeltyd nut. You see that number? That number was going around Cape Town, my bro. That time was, I think it was 2015 now. There.
I was gonna say now.
That time, that's Burger, my bro. That time it was Burger Pie Junior. Sinds I like ze when I naam mensen nie. I like ze when I naam mensen nie. But that was his name that time. Sinds I. Now was it King Burger. Sinds I.
The world wasn't so
Burger
online
Pie
like it is
Junior.
now, man.
Yeah, there wasn't TikTok. Oh,
All this other
sinds
crap
I.
that we all.
If Burger, kijk, as julle nou kan sien agter die camera, my bro. Preston lag hom in sy boer aan. Hy naam Burger Pie Junior.
Nah, man, it's so
Na die broers het hom gesê, kykie, get rid of it name. Die mense hy oor 'n gat vat.
But sometimes the first name that you choose, Sinjay, you choose it because you think, yeah, my bro, this is
Burger
the name that's
Pie.
gonna work for me.
Nah, that name
And
was
later-
Ash. That name was Ash, bro.
And then later, as you progress, and you're like, nah, maybe we drop we drop a few things.
Drop the Pie Junior part.
Yeah, and we made like King Burger, Sinjay, and King Burger suits him. Because everyone, nah,
It was Burger King, and you turn it around.
King Burger,
Sinjay.
yeah.
Oh, way.
Yo, my bro.
No, but that was him, my bro, that time. If that number, no, was so big, my bro. It was like one of the Tempo Boys numbers that time.
Soos Eina, Malena.
Yeah, like Kamka Bianca is now of Emil. That's how that number was, me bro. Since but there wasn't TikTok.
There wasn't TikTok and all
Yeah.
that other
Facebook wasn't used in the way it was used now. You
Check.
understand?
Do you know how this whole remember when COVID hit, everyone was at home. The
And that's where
battles, the
TikTok
battle
blew up,
rap
yeah.
scene, like all the scenes was dead. All the scenes was dead. There was someone which goes by the villain of the rap game, Gino, that decided now he's gonna start making beef videos to a paar rappers and just start mentioning people. And that is how I then got to meet, like not meet, but like got to see, hey, this is King Burger, this is Slang, ZA. You were still going as Rude Boy Rasta. Sanjay, it's a cruel world, a very, very cruel world. I know you know that number, Sanjay. And then there was a paar other rappers that I came to come see, like from the Lavender Hill. Then I started going through their profiles when they comment and so I'm like, yo, my bro, the scene is actually very big.
Yeah.
But if Gino didn't start what he started then, because then I saw Mikey MJ, that time Mikey MJ was still by Maka rapping.
Wow.
So he also almost had now beef with dingers. Then I saw, yeah, here's a Aiden Paul. So Aiden Paul's coming on for a paar years on the social scene, because I started seeing this mentor, and that's how I was like, okay, here's because the hip-hop game prior to COVID, the Afrikaans hip-hop game was freak, bruh. Like you can say it was just the old school rappers that you were aware of, but nobody really knew the other manna till they started building a presence for themselves. And that's what they done now. They built the presence. So guys, if rap is not working for you, go and do something else on the side so long so that you can build your following, and then slowly you can introduce the people into your crappy sound if it's not sounding so quiet now.
Quiet.
Or put a bit of auto-tune in.
Or do something else, me bro. Like you don't.
We need
like,
a plumber.
me bro,
Or
I can rap.
carpenter.
Sinjay. But I know I'm not better than these men, me bro. Like those men in the game, not better than them. But I can rap. But I don't need to be a rapper,
I'm
bro.
gonna call verrassings for you.
Gaan bro, I can do something else, bro. Like look what I'm doing now. Oh, you can do this what Preston and Jovan is doing. Sinjay. Or you can be behind the camera, videographer. Like you don't always have to be the rapper, me bro.
You
You don't have to be the rapper. Be known for something in music. That way you still get to be around the thing that you love.
You can
Sinjay.
still contribute.
You know what I mean?
Way.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Like
Like they
be
must
the
always say,
best.
what
Be the best at shooting music videos.
do they say? Kaisa's a failed rapper, ne?
Yeah. Sinjay, or do what Kaista is, because Kaista wasn't that good, and then he chose to do reactions.
Kaisa boy, yo.
By Tanzanian Flames.
Shout out to Zanian Flames.
Zanian Flames. Shout out.
Kaisa say he can rap, he can freestyle, but he
Kaista
won't
gaat
ever.
met dus na maar de number record.
Next battle rap, Kaista versus Skeptic Ill. Nah, Kaista versus Verrassings.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
saying that.
That will
almost
be
be
something
like
that I'd love to watch.
Kaista versus Verrassings.
Hij moet naar Kaista Blake versus Ricky Remo geweest het. Maar
Oh, was it on the cards?
ja, ik denk Kaista of ik kan niet nou, was het Kaista of Ricky geweest het, die wat bang voor die ander een geraakt het. Sinjay. Ik denk hulle was bang voor mekaar, man. Sinjay, my bro. That's why it didn't happen.
Yeah. So what's up with conflict coming now? Next couple of months, you said you got 3 left, no?
Yeah,
Ja,
we have 3 left.
Where's the venue? What venue are you guys? Are you guys set on a venue yet for the one in June? Is it June, July?
July.
In July.
On the 4th, yeah, but we don't have a venue yet. I'm thinking about going back to that one.
Trenchtown.
Trimston. It's a nice,
South of
yeah, it's a nice venue because you got.
There's
more exposure
They have
also.
a stage.
Yes.
Since you know, at least they have a stage that elevates the rap, so a claim which above.
Grab a granny or say at the stage.
yo, but that was a nice venue also, my bro. Swingers, no?
Like looking at it from upstairs.
Yo, bro. Plus that room that you had there to do your thing was dope, no?
Grabbing like a motherfucking nigga.
Oh, the grannies was grabbing.
The grannies was grabbing.
But I think Trimston gives up because there's so much other people also, man.
Yeah, because then you have the scene, you have the entire scene
So
of
other people
of
maybe
Lower
come
Main
check
Road.
it out and gives a bit of a
Because Ops is basically nightlife.
Yeah.
So you're always going to have that. If you're gonna have an event there, your event is going to be full because you're going to get a random person that walks past. Yeah, here's an event here.
En ze
Bro,
zal
let's just pop
altijd,
in.
That's also where the students hang out, man. Hulle is
Ja.
altyd net
en ze
daar.
zal altijd de
Ja.
Uber huis toe kry en like you don't have to struggle with things like that.
Ja.
Sien jy, so.
Yeah.
It's,
Do you ever have a problem with people that has prepared for the battle, but you feel that they're too intoxicated when they come onto stage?
yeah,
Just a question.
it's happened before.
Ja.
Hey, wat is this? Evil, my bro. He's
Weet jy
evil.
wat,
Kijk hoe sit
The
hy.
rappers that's a bit drunk.
Kijk hoe
Like,
sit
nah, that they're not
Niet te
able
kry
to.
vir haar.
Nah, I'm just asking, man, that they're not able to like function the way they're supposed to, and they can't pick up that maybe the crowd is.
A lot of the ouens
Ja.
complain afterwards like, oh my bro, ek het nie lekker gerap nie because ek was 'n bietjie te dronk.
Sy kan sien ook, man. Sien jy, you can see.
Yeah, you can see.
So do you maybe think that the individual has, like, if somebody is so intoxicated to come on stage, are you then nervous as an individual to come on sober?
Could be, my bro.
Okay,
Some
I don't
people
mind, I
feel
always
like,
get top.
yeah, must have a top two. Yeah, bro, you
Like
can,
maybe one or two.
yeah,
One or
bro,
two
Charlie
people
drang aan
knows
zomaar op die stage.
Ah.
While he's battling, he has a beer in his hand.
Maybe one shot just to take away the edge,
Yeah,
or
take
two
off
shots.
the edge or whatever, but
Som voel hulle moet 'n kappie slat of 'n pullet siroop, sien jy?
And some feel they must have a whole kiss before they come.
before they come on.
Sien jy, bro?
And purple die hele tyd.
Ja, soos sekere mense wat vir my op die stage shape hulle glaas bier of iets. Sien jy, we don't have a
they
problem
feeling
with it as
comfortable?
long as you do the job.
Yeah, as long as you get your stuff done, that you practice, that you
Yeah.
get your material
Do the
out,
job, bro.
Kwai.
Check
Like
your-
Charlie, he's one of the best, my bro, sien jy.
Charlie's good,
That guy,
yeah.
they don't affect him.
Charlie's good, yeah. Charlie.
Yeah.
Nice shout out Charlie, brah. You.
But he's been doing it for a while now.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for a
And he
long time.
understands what he's doing, man. He
Yeah.
understands everything he's doing.
Crowd
He knows
interaction,
exactly what he's
alles.
Nice
has-
Charlie's on a level, yeah.
But Rio's ducking him, sien jy.
Why?
doing. More so.
Rio is ducking that man.
Why is Rio ducking
And to
Charlie?
me, Rio's the best, no? Sien jy, I think Rio's the best battle rapper.
Was he better than Capital? Is he better than Capital?
Yes.
Capital?
He's
You
better
heard
than
it?
Capital L.
He's better than Capital. Okay.
Yes. But I feel like, for some reason, he's scared of Charlie, man. I don't know why. But,
So does that not say that
Maar
Charlie is
hy is bang
better?
dat, Charlie gaat hem uitvloek.
mm,
Soos
and
Raceway.
talk about his uncle that's fixing phones and stuff like that.
Makes sense. Makes sense, and I could understand why you say his uncle fixes phones. I'm not going to get into it, Rio, but
Yeah.
we get it. We get it. I ook al got a S22 that needs to be fixed, Rio. Koppel.
Yeah, bro. Man can fix it for free, bro.
Who's gonna fix it for free?
He's gonna let his uncle fix
Oh,
it
he's
for
gonna
free.
fix it for free. So, guys, so we now figured out what we have up and coming. Your social media. Can you just give the people your social media so that they know exactly where to follow and
Conflict.
yeah, to follow Conflict. Yeah, and you can even your
That's the group, ne?
your personal profiles
The
also.
group conflict.
And yeah, and there's a page also.
There's a
Page
page
and a
also.
group,
and there's a
It's
group.
inside of the page, like in the
Yeah.
page, like discussion group.
Ah.
And then I just use the page for conflict content. So whoever in the group is, praat my julle goed in the group, but the conflict page is being.
I see you. So your content is pumping a bit more now, also as of late, no? Your content. So whoever's in charge of pumping your content, shout out to that individual as well. Because with is it who?
Myself and Skeptic.
Skeptic. I know when I spoke to you last week, you said you were by Maka editing. So
And they can find it on all platforms.
Ja, ek maak seker ek post op alles because we have a different.
They might just
following
search
on each platform.
Conflict Battle Rap League Cape Town. Or so you can just put in conflict.
Any
The way it's
platform,
written
any
there.
platform, just
Sien jy?
type in conflict battle raps. Twitter, Instagram,
Are you guys in
Facebook.
Twitter also?
Yes, bro. The battle rap community on Twitter
The
is
international
boosting.
battle rap community
That's
is
where you connect me, bro. With bro, like Conflict has been speaking to mense. If names must be mentioned, they won't believe it. No?
Ja.
this is
die ouens
interesting.
wat-
This is now
Mensen-
an interesting
Nee, bro.
combo because we weren't aware of this. Okay.
Die ouens wat ons dop hou.
Mense that battle on
The American
URL
guys that we
and
grew up-
BET. By the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Is it?
Yes, bro.
If only we could get the money somewhere or.
Those mense was battling on the BET Hip Hop Awards, bro. And Conflict spoke to them. They reach out to me, bro.
But check here, man. This is the move.
And
Like,
obviously bring them over. I think that, those type of.
Yeah, but you see, you need sponsors for that also, man, bro.
African soil, man.
yeah.
But
But
it's
let's check this
expensive.
out. Where's it bumping? Ons as jy much plek in die is net in Suid-Afrika and
But-
I think Constructive
Nigeria.
is the only battle rap league here in South Africa that has news on South African battle rap.
Okay, it's
On
got some
Twitter.
sort of following.
That's why nobody
okay,
on Twitter
nice.
knows what's clapping in South Africa.
Okay.
Since you know, but at least they know about Cape Town battle rap shit.
But I know about now South Africa because Rick Rossum now made a Pick and Pay advert, so they see what's happening here in South Africa.
Some weird
Ricky
shit.
Rose.
Every rapper come down, they're gonna go in, or celebrity, they're gonna
But
go
shout
pick
out
it.
to Ricky Rose, man. He said some nice things about Cape Town, man. I love it. This is our home, bro.
Kelly's also, she's here also.
Yes,
and
bro.
she's-
But it's not just them, no, there's a
Eric
bar.
Billinger. Bro,
Check.
Eric Billinger was on my podcast, bro. Sinds Eric Billinger also was a great R&B artist, man. Sinds so they said some nice things about Cape Town, man, bro.
So now you tell yourself, ask yourself this: why is all this international people, no, that was making it big in America, coming to South Africa? What is happening? Is there a shift happening in South Africa that some is not aware of? Within
It's opportunity and beauty, bro.
Yeah,
opportunity, but in like compared to any other country, the thing is wrecking here. Like South Africa, for everything now is all over the media.
South Africa's all
For
over
everything.
with Driekers, them Springboks, allemaal die mense wat so die
Bro,
sports
because
doen.
we are
Even our soccer starting
We are
to now
winning.
train.
Soccer's also
My
It's
bro, Bafana
beautiful,
starting
bro.
to train, bruh.
Bafana.
Bafana. I think we must all just
Shout
climb
out
behind
Ronald
South Africa.
Williams also,
You know,
bro.
mooi. If one of our mains, like Emil opened up for the Sevens rugby.
Springbok Sevens, yeah.
Maybe with another person. Okay, maybe Ali's gonna open up for Bafana. You never know.
That's a
He's
great
gonna give
finish.
him a soul, let me tell you that.
Hy wil net nie kom met hy is kom aan.
Because I
As jy
mean,
get it by respect.
the you know, okay, Nadia Jafta didn't share because she has a big power, like big pool when she shares a number, man. So I see she didn't share this, but she shared a number from Dick Tolly.
I saw that one.
And I was like, yo, Nadia, you actually were part of the reason for this thing wrecking now. But then this Angelo Brisis, Brisis now? That is actually also now helping the guys in the game. Because when they put out a number, then he puts out his own music video. With him,
The actions,
yo, he's gevaarlijk,
the
nice.
actions of that,
His skill is
that
gevaarlijk, nah.
Oh, yeah.
So nice shout out to you, Angelo. And we need to have Angelo on the show, Javon. It will be lekker to have him on the show. Like, just pick his brain, like what's going through your mind while making this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I trip on Emil's videos or so. Like that videos where it's in the whole time. It takes time for him to lam and do that, my bro. The mensen don't understand.
Super mad raps.
Super mad raps, yeah. And I check his super mad raps when it comes. So
Shout out to Emil
you,
Kapil,
my
my
bro.
bro.
Shout out to you. Javon, my bro, is there anything else on your mind, my brother?
I'm good, sir. It was a lekker conversation. We were talking
Oh,
for.
yeah.
Tell you now.
Thanks for having
Hour,
us, man.
40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes.
It
Check-
felt short though, eh?
Check, yeah, I had to leave the set, my bro. I was spraying a car today, so now came to come chill here at the back of the camera. So I am here next to Justin. You see Justin keep on looking over because he sees me there, Sanjay.
Hey bro.
Are you trying to say I'm so dick, Justin?
Nee.
Oh, just checking.
Are we doing final words?
Final words, my
Go for
bro.
it. Go on, Justin.
Oh,
Go with
yeah.
final words, my brother.
Thank you for having us, my bro, for this opportunity. It was lekker to sit and discuss with you. And thank you for always being there, my bro, when you need us at events. You show us, you help us. You do a lot for us also, Sinjay. So I would also say, man, julle is ook part van die team, man. Sinjay, even though you're doing your own thing, we appreciate what you guys do for us, man. So salute.
Shot.
Meow for that. Making me go, oh.
Away.
Mr. Justin.
Yeah, I also don't have much last words, but I also just want to say thank you to everybody that supported us over the years. Everybody that was there, the people that chipped in, you know, to make things happen. And yeah, my bro, man.
Kerwin's actually
Just
crying
stay out
behind
of
the
that
glasses. Cohen's actually crying. That's why I put his glasses on.
Nah, that light is giving me a headache. Yeah, I don't get
Sorry
that
about that,
epileptic
Justin.
fit.
Sorry.
That's cool. But yeah, just for the ones out there that by mekaar with negativity the whole time. Hulle kan maar daai goed is uitkat.
It's not going to get you
It's
anywhere.
not gonna get you anywhere. It's just boring. Julle is allemaal boring.
Skak boring.
Negative uitsteek. Kom met de positivity, kom ons groei eerst. Julle kan allemaal zien that everybody's trying to get somewhere.
But you're all working
We
against
all need a
mekaar.
push from somebody. We don't need that negative shit.
True.
Because it's net seer ouens wat so praat.
It's dirty hearts.
Yeah, that's basically hoe ek het sien, man. So yeah.
Also, one more thing. Okay, now, wait for
Yeah, I will say that let's all try and help each other move forward at the end of the day. And with that being said, I'm out.
Meow.
Yeah, one
Okay,
more
well,
thing.
one more thing.
Everything that I said, and if I said something about somebody, if you want to feel a certain way about it, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
That's it.
Lovely, man.
Preston.
I love the feathers that got ruffled.
I don't even feel like we ruffled any feathers.
Oh, you didn't, man. You just had a lekker combo, guys, man.
Just being
You know,
honest.
men are sensitive, man.
If you are sensitive, then my bro, some care therapy.
There's too much of the dingus going around.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it.
Mensen listen with their filters.
So guys,
Your words.
so my last words is I'd like to thank Cohen and Justin. And guys, we appreciate you coming out, talking your talk, Sinjay, and just spending time with us. Sorry guys that we logged in, I won't say a few minutes late because we got gunned in the comments. I didn't know I was going to go through. They were making cut of us. Like when you have a chance, check out the comments, guys. Like when you get home.
I'm
Because
definitely gonna do that.
so guys,
Because
we really do appreciate you. We will see everyone at the next conflict. We'll see everyone at the next conflict battle, guys. Stay blessed. Javon, in closing.
Everybody, shot for joining us. Remember, love reciprocates love. Have a lekker week. And we'll see each other next week.
Do you just want to read some comments?
Kareem said, me and Kareem spoke about this earlier. He said, Manna must set up a Rio versus a Cerebro.
Okay.
Cerebroken.
Okay.
So yeah,
Set it
that's
up,
some work.
So that is on the cards now because Kareem has mentioned it, the legend himself. Cream machine, the cream is in Owens.
Away. I mean, bro,
Give thanks, guys.
Why?
Shot everybody. Have a lekker week.